So what is seed? Seed is morphologically integumented, that is, they're inside matured megasporangium which is developed from ovule that contains the embryo. So the seed contains embryo itself inside it, right? And it is a matured megasporangium. Megasporangium is one part which we have already learned in a fruit part, where we know that in ovule, inside the ovary, there was a some matured structure developed. That simply I want to tell you that it is formed from megasporangium. It is a fertilized ovule and it contains an embryo. Okay. Now the ovule after fertilization, right? You can see over here, the ovule after fertilization develops into a seed. In the first sentence it is written, the ovule after fertilization will develop into a seed. Seed has got mainly two parts, that is seed coat and embryo. These are the two parts of it. Embryo contains radicle, embryonal axis and cotyledon, right? Embryonal axis and cotyledon. Now what are the things which I am telling all these things, right? So seed coat means the outer thick leathery coat which is outside the seed, that is a seed coat. Seed coat is of two types, testa and tegmen. Testa, testa, and tegmen. Testa means what? Outer thick hard layer, and tegmen means what? A soft layer, that is papery layer. You may have seen in some seeds that the outer part is very hard and inner seed coat is very thin, like in mango you can see, right? Secondly, as I have told, the second part is embryo, right? In embryo we also have got many parts. First one is radicle. So what is radicle? From which the root develops. Second is embryonical axis, and the third one is one or two cotyledons. You have learned this in previous standard, what is dicot and monocot, that is dicotyledon and monocotyledon. It is dependent on these part. If two cotyledon dicot, if one cotyledon monocot. Now let us move somewhat deep inside the structure of a seed, right? A seed is attached to a fruit wall with a stalk called as funicle. See, seed is not, for example, if I take a pea, right? The seed is attached with the fruit wall. This is fruit wall by some thick stalk. It is called as funicle. F-U-N-I-C-L-E, funicle. Funicle has got one part that is attached to a hilum of a seed. This funicle is attached to the hilum of a seed. Hilum of a seed means one part of a seed to which the funicle is attached. Next one, raphe, R-A-P-H-E, raphe. It is also a part of funicle which is fused with seed coat. So you can say over here, this part, right? For example, if this is a seed, this one which is connected to a seed coat, it is called as raphe, and one which is connected to a seed is called as hilum. So funicle has two ending, raphe and hilum. Raphe is a part that is fused with seed coat, right? And now the seed originate, the seed coat starts from the word that is chalaza, C-H-A-L-Z-A. Chalaza is a seed region where seed coat originate. And the most important part, micropyle. It is a small opening from which one seed present at one end of the seed. Now see, you can see few words over here. See, here it is chalaza. I can tell you that is a region from which the seed coat will originate. Micropyle is a small opening. And kernel is what? By removing a seed coat, whatever we get is a kernel. When we make a uh, when we take a seed of a mango and when we dry it, after that when we hit that, we get a outer part, right? And out after that the inner part, what is left, that is the kernel part. Kernel will have a endosperm. Endosperm means reserved food also, or albuminous seed. Now what is albuminous seed or reserved food? It depends, it is monocot or dicot, out of which it will depend, right? Some seeds are ex-albuminous or non-albuminous, right? They will consume the full embryo. What is ex-albuminous or non-endospermic? They will consume the full embryo. It means, see, once you have put the seed inside, it will consume the, now when the plant will grow, this whole will get destroyed. The whole food it will consume. So that is non-endospermic. Clear? It simply means that I have put one seed, right? For example, I have put one seed of pea, right? So once I put the seed, after few days when the whole pea plant will grow in a downward direction in a soil, my whole pea will get used up. That is pea plant, green pea plant will get used up. That seed will get used up, and all the endospermic part will get used up. There is only one cotyledon in monocot and two cotyledon in dicot. You can see over here, this is a monocot plant. Monocot means only one cotyledon is present, right? Here only one cotyledon is present. There is not two cotyledons. Two cotyledons means like in mung, right? Mug. Now let us see the structure of each and everything. So the outermost covering of the seed is called as seed coat. The seed that has two layers, the outer cortella and inner tegmen. Hilum is the scar on seed coat which is developed, which were attached to fruit. Above the hilum there is a small pore called as micropyle. Within the seed coat there is an embryo. It consists of the embryonic axis. and two cotyledons. Cotyledons are having a food material. They have a radicle and plumule. Radicle develops into a root. Plumule develops into a shoot. In some seed, the endosperm formed as a result of double fertilization. So what happens? The food storing tissue is there. It is called as endosperming tissue. If there is double fertilization, one is a food storing and one is a for growth of a flower. And that is for growth of the fruit from the flower. So this second one is endospermic, like gram, bean, pea. Endosperm is not present in mature seed. As I have told, once it get mature, the endosperm get used up, right? So these are called as non-endospermic plants. Now let us move somewhat ahead of it. So structure of monocotyledon seed we are supposed to study over here. So what is monocotyledon seed? Monocotyledon seed means only one cotyledon is present, is monocotyledon seed. So monocotyledon means endospermic, right? They have endosperm inside itself. It will not get used up except few plants, that is orchid, right? In maize what will happen? Seed coat is membranous. Membranous means it has a membrane, outer membrane layer. It is fused with a fruit wall. Fused, it means mixed, combined with a fused with a fruit wall. The endosperm will store the food. This is the function of endosperm. The outer covering separates the embryo by a layer called alveolar layer. Now you have to just see the figure. See this alveolar layer, right? So outer membrane is separated by the inner part through alveolar layer. It means outer layer, inside, and over here alveolar layer is present. The embryo is very small. It is located at the grooves. It means in a these type of part, right? At one end of endosperm, it is having two parts. One large shield that is known as scutellum, right? So let us just underline the words which you have already learned now. Seed coat and fruit roll is the first layer, alveolar layer is second layer, third is endosperm stored inside it. Fourth, the bigger part is called as scutellum and shorter axis with plumule and a radicle. So there are two other things, one is called as plumule and one is called as radicle. Plumule develop into root, radicle develop into shoot. Plumule and radicle, they need to be protected. So it is covered by a sheet. Plumule is covered by coleoptile. It is covered by coleoptile. And radicle is covered by coleorhiza. Radicle is covered by coleorhiza. So this is all about a structure of monocotyledon seed. Again I am repeating the word: seed coat, alveolar layer, endosperm. Okay. Next is scutellum, coleoptile. Coleoptile is a protection of plumule. Coleorhiza, protection of radicle. There are two types of seed as per the things we learned. There are two types of seed, monocotyledon and dicotyledon. Now let us move ahead. So this is simply about a leaf, root, shoot, flower and their arrangements like inflorescence, right, and the structure of the seed. In our next videos we will study about how you are supposed to write a floral formula.